Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Andrew.
What has arrived? It's the Radio Times from July 1973.
Yes.
Price 5p. With Barlow and Watt hunting for Jack the Ripper.
Yes.
Now, where's this come from then?
Well, it's come off of eBay. So that's where it's come from.
Because we don't really have much in the way of Radio Times,
No,
do
this
we?
is our first vintage Radio Times.
But
Yes.
it's got a colour advert. It looks so good inside you may forget it goes out and about. HMV. £62 for a portable television.
All right.
Goodness me.
Gosh.
But what do we have? Oh, there's the listings. But yeah, what we're interested in is the cover story for Jack the Ripper. Now, explain about this series, Lisa.
It was a series that they did after Barlow left Softly Softly Task Force. But I think before Barlow at Large, Warren said. And basically, it's a 6-part series, and they investigate the murders of Jack the Ripper and try and work out who they think the culprit was. And it was so successful that they got a second series about unsolved crimes.
Okay, and have you seen any of this yet?
I've seen a little bit of it. We will be watching it because, and this is in exclusive, Warren and I are going to be doing an article in either the August or September issue of Around the Archives, looking back at the various different dramas to do with Jack the Ripper.
Okay.
So this one, which is a docudrama, the 1988 Jack the Ripper series with Michael Caine and Lewis Collins, and the more recent Whitechapel series from about 10 years ago with Rupert Penry Jones, Phil Davis and Steve Pemberton.
Now, you and Warren share an interest in this subject, don't you? But why does it fascinate you?
Well, one of the reasons is it's 130 years this year since the murders, and also possibly because the culprit was never caught. So there's an air of mystery about it still, and there was apparently a lot of things hidden.
Okay.
And also because the policeman that investigated, Inspector Aberline, came from Blandford.
Okay.
Originally, so he's a local boy.
Now, you showed me some footage the other day about a production where it got recast.
It did, and that's
halfway through making.
It did.
Now, what's this?
That's another reason that we're going to look at it, because we can look at the original footage. ITV decided to make a drama, so they started filming in late 1987 to coincide with the 100th anniversary in 1988. And they started filming with Barry Foster as Inspector Aberline and Brian Capron as his Detective Sergeant Godley. And part way through the film, I don't know how much actually they did, because about 20 minutes footage exists. CBS offered them some more money on the proviso that they pay off Barry Foster and get somebody better known in. So they got Michael Caine in. And it's probably a good thing in some ways, because it made it look more glossy, because it ended up being all shot on film. It's a shame that we lost Brian Capron, because he's very good as Godley. Barry Foster, who was a very good actor, is attempting for some reason to do a Cockney accent, which he obviously doesn't need to do, because as I said, Aberline was from Dorset, so wouldn't have had a Cockney accent. He would have had a sort of neutral accent, I think. And his accent wanders all over the place. But it is, the bit I've seen is promising, and I would have liked to have seen more. But,
I've just noticed we've had Dad's Army, Keep Young and Beautiful, and The Goodies, Superstar here, along with The Ascent of Man.
Alright, gosh.
Look, Mike Yarwood. I always forget that the radio stuff's interspersed here.
Yes, well, because they only had the 2 channels to put on, didn't they? So.
But I also noticed on Sunday serial, The Witch's Daughter, which doesn't ring any bells, but you notice it's directed by David Maloney.
All right, okay.
So,
gosh.
There's somebody we once saw.
We did. We did. You asked him about Dale the Triffids.
Yes.
He was still embarrassed.
Well, it was more to do with the fact that he was sort of trying to create a world that was horrific, and then the Falklands War started, which
Yes.
rather sort of
Put a kibosh on it.
yes.
No.
Jack and Ori this week is Little Nose the Hunter
Okay.
by John Grant.
Okay.
What else have we got?
He always read his stories, didn't he?
Yes.
In a one of those feral jumpers.
In a Highland jumper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Liver Birds, I think. Yes, Liver Birds. Another chance to see the best of this comedy series. There we go. But yes, there's quite a few famous series. They all say that adverts give a lot away as well. Butter 10.5p at Co-op. It's all at your Co-op now. Oh, 2p off, 2.5p off, 3p off, 6p off Vanish Fly Killer. Bottle of sherry will cost you 90p. Spanish table wines 44p a bottle. I don't know if that's the price or the effect it has on you. You may have heard that joke somewhere before.
Yeah.
We are the champions. We are the champions. Do 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 do. You ever used to watch that, Lisa?
Not in 1973, but yes,
No.
later on I did.
In the pool, away you go. Sutherland's Law with Gareth Thomas and Ian Cuthbertson. That's something else we haven't seen, isn't it?
No. Probably something else to add to the list. A huge pile of DVDs.
Of stuff. Black and White Minstrel Show, oh dearie me. The Burke Special, James Burke. Ever thought about what you'd do if you were running the country? Oh, there you go. I've got some ideas. Oh, Blue Peter flies the world, I think I saw. Yes, here we go. Mexico. Yeah. And Thursday. And Thursday includes Star Trek, Spock's Brain. Spock had never been known to lose his head, but he could hardly be blamed for what happened when the mysterious intruder struck terror into the minds of the men of the USS Enterprise. What about the ladies? Jack the Ripper, here we are.
Oh, just to say, Mary Mungo and Midge, the letter. Is that the one where Midge...
Oh, Mary Mungo Midge the Letter. That's what I did. What I did for the blog a few weeks ago. Yes, where Midge ends up being posted.
Yes.
But here we are. There's Barlow and Watt. A nameless reprobate, half beast, half man is at large. Hideous malice, deadly cunning, insatiable thirst for blood. Words from the past. New coppers. Watt and Barlow chase Jack the Ripper. 9:25. Here we are. Written by Owen Jones and John Lloyd. Episode 1. The first 2.
Yeah, it really does it in depth to have 6 episodes, you know.
But I noticed things like Z cars and even a colour feature on it.
Yes.
Jack the Ripper, BBC One colour. I noticed things like Z cars and Dixon and Doc Green are sort of between series at the moment, as is Doctor Who as well. So.
Yes.
But, there you go. Advert for Halfords. I watched part of Mr. Esther Ranson's programme That's Life and became very angry. An infantile item that took the form of a lecture on dirty pictures. Deary me. Very lewd, apparently. Next week. Okay. But yes, we will have to keep this one in good nick, won't we?
We will.
And advert for the John Player Grand Prix Silverstone on the back. John Player bringing you the best in motor racing. Let's go back to the cover again. There we are.
But that's in pretty good condition, I think, for something
Yes.
that's 45
Quite so
years
old. Nearly as old as me.
And me.
And me.
You said that.
Yes. Bye bye.
Bye.